welcome to another Granny Square Tuesday. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Adrian and Kiwi is my Indian ring neck. And if you're new to this series, basically what it is I am going through this book called the Ultimate Granny Square Source Book, and I am picking out the floral squares and working them up and showing you guys what they look like, or at least what my versions of them look like. If you're interested in this book, I will link it in the description box below, as well as where you guys can get my Christmas loaf kitty. Actually, I don't think this particular hook is available anymore, but she does have many others. I think this one was just a seasonal one. Anyways, this is the hook that I'm using, and it is a 5.75 millimeter hook with a boy hook, and then the handle is hand sculpted, so I'll link where you can get the hook in the description box as well. So where is it? This week nope, it's not that one. So this week I did this square, and it's called the Cluster Flower Square. As you can see, this book has both written instructions and the diagram. This is what their version looks like, and this is how mine turned out. My colors are a little bit different. If you're new to this series, I have currently, I think, a total of 14 different colors that I'm using right now. But all of my squares, the last row is done in this color here, which is buff in red. It's Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway buff. This is Spring Green in Big Twist. This was just some yellow that I had lying around. I don't even know what brand it is. This is Yarn Bee something or another. I think it's Yarn Bee. I love this yarn. And I think the color is burnt orange. And then this right here is actually Mainstays white. It's just the Walmart brand of yarn. So this is what my version of the Cluster Flower Square looks like. I think it turned out pretty well. I think last week I showed you guys the Rose Square. I think in size comparison, this one actually turned out a little bit smaller. So yeah, so far I have made 15 different squares, and every square is different. I don't know if I'm gonna have to repeat some squares or not. I did really like this one. It was quick, it was easy. You know, not too much to it. And if you look at the back, there's not really a lot that has to be woven in. I could probably just clip this orange and white tail off, and it would be fine. And then I think, you know, we'll weave in the centerpieces or whatever. But you can see, like right here, for the most part, I was able to just work over the top of my tails, and I always like that. I really like that when I can do that. So yeah, I think I like this square. I would use it for a garment, definitely. I don't know how I feel about using the 3D ones for garments. I don't know. I'm very conflicted on that. Now, I do think with this particular flower. I think that, because if you look, this row and this petal are all the same row. I think it would have been nifty to somehow manage to make this green, but the petal is still yellow. You'd have to redesign the flower to get it to do that, but I thought that that would be cool if these yellow portions right here would have been yellow, or I mean would have been green, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But I quite liked this one. I'm going to keep it real short tonight because I am filming this at 11 o'clock, at 11:30 at night. So, yeah, that's what I have for Granny Square Tuesday. I hope you guys will come back for next week. Like I said, I'm just going to keep it real short since it is so late at night. I just wanted to get it filmed and uploaded so that you guys have one to see tomorrow. But anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out with me, taking a peek at my Granny Square Tuesdays. For those of you that have been following Granny Square Tuesday, I really appreciate it. And I am going to look into whether or not I can get written permission to do a tutorial on at least a few of these squares. It's not a guaranteed thing, but I might be able to get in touch with some of the designers to get written permission to do a tutorial. Now, the person that designed this particular square will be in the description box, as well as all of their social media information, so that you guys can check them out. They may or may not already have a tutorial. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just following this book here. But I will put their information in the description box below so that you guys can check them out if you'd like to. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be Whip Wednesday. And I've got quite a bit to show you guys on Wednesday as well. So, bye!